All right. Hello, what's up? Nobody's still here, but still I have to say what's up. And yeah, today I'm gonna be sculpting this stylized, graceful old man because I really liked this concept. And it has been a while. Oh boy, my webcam is not connected. Let me just quickly connect this. Just a sec. This was connected, but I don't know why this was not working. Okay, it's working now. Yeah, today I cleaned my PC and I had to detach every wire, everything. And for some reason, maybe I did not connect this properly. But yeah, it is working now, so it's not a problem anymore. Yes, everything is working fine. All right, let's do this. Usually when I sculpt, I have a reference that has the front, the side, and ideally the third quarter view as well. But for this reference, I could not find it. And I still wanted to do this because this is a really cool reference. And I wanted to give this a shot. Also just to try something different. Why not try sculpting without a reference that has all the angles? Just so that I can improvise some stuff. Challenge myself a bit. Because why not? I'm never super attached to the result. I'm more attached to the learning and the things that I will be experimenting with, learn. That is what I'm more, what is it, concerned about. Yes, concerned is the right word. Yeah, the face is gonna be a long one. Also, I noticed that the eyes, they're not exactly in the center, they're a bit above. So that is something that I need to keep in mind as well. All right, let's go a bit higher poly. Let's extrude out the neck. I don't know if I will sculpt it completely with the body or just the head yet. If I have time, I will get the body done as well. If I do not, then I won't do it. There is a really short neck, but it's a really wide one. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I've already wasted a lot of time just looking for a reference. Like what to sculpt, what to sculpt, what to sculpt. And I think I spent the last half an hour just looking for a reference. Yeah, this old man is what I decided I will be doing. Yeah, let's just hope my graphic tablet doesn't act funny because I just noticed that every time I just connect it, it's a bit buggy. Usually I have to do a restart whenever I connect it, and then is when it works fine. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it won't be that bad. Hey, yeah, hello. How are you? Hello, Shaki. How are you? All right, we have the gang here. Bro, you should be studying, bro. Don't let me be a distraction for you. I'm good, and yes, I'm doing good as well. Thank you so much. Today I'm trying to sculpt with as minimal references. I don't have a side view or a third quarter view for this character. So we will see what the result is gonna be. It's gonna be a fun experiment. Multitasking right now. Wow, bro, you're talented. Yeah, I'm gonna have to improvise a lot of stuff for this one. But I just wanted to do this as a challenge just to see how well can I do with a single reference. This part I do not have to worry so much about because this is gonna get covered with the beard a lot. But I do think that I need to push these features up a bit because this seems like a pretty long face. And the eyes are not exactly in the center. Also, yes, good thing we are sculpting live punctually. I wanted to sculpt it tomorrow yesterday, but I couldn't. Why couldn't I? I forgot. There was something that went wrong yesterday. I wasn't home. Yeah, that is why we couldn't sculpt yesterday. But yeah, I do want to sculpt at least once a week live on the channel. Hmm. This part can be exaggerated a bit more. No friend sculpt girls. Next time, definitely will sculpt a girl. Will it also involve retopology? Nope. I mean, when I'm just practicing for a sculpt, there's no point retopologizing something unless you actually want to use it for production or inside a game or do anything with it. Other than that, when you're just practicing sculpting, you don't have to retopologize. Ah, you see? Suddenly I get these big strokes. This is because I just connected my graphic tablets. And to solve this, I have to restart my computer. But I don't want to do that now because we're in the process of a live stream. I just cleaned my PC today. I had to disconnect every wire, yeah, connecting them back. This just did not connect back properly, and hence we are having this problem. Oh boy, let me see. What should we save this as? 27, stream 01, save. Just in case something goes wrong. The eyes can be a bit more wide apart. I think we can go a bit more higher poly now. Uh, my sculpt is more stylized. I want to make it more realistic. So yeah, I'll have to have a look at your sculpt before I can comment anything on that. Also, realistic depends. I mean, do you want more realistic forms? Do you want skin pose or something? How do you want it to be realistic? Because even if you want to add skin pose and everything, your basics, your base needs to be very, very good. Because I always say this. I mean, if the base is poop, then no matter how much you decorate it, it's still gonna be poop. Mesh circle smooth. Too soon. Yeah, let's wait a while before we dive into this much detail. How's it going? Been a while. Haha. Yeah, doing great, my friend. How are you? It has been a while. What you've been up to? Yeah, I'm getting bad feelings about the sculpt. Not sure how this is gonna turn out, but this is too soon to make any conclusion about this. It is looking bad so far, but we'll see. Been working on more complicated 3D printables, even made some collectible statues, but officially done with Japanese language and now focus on Academy. Only goes today from AS Art Station. Wow, nice. Hey, do share with me on Discord. I would love to see what you've been making. And yeah, which course are you gonna be doing? Sure, I'll share right now. Your anatomy course. Base measures can carry me so far. I need to focus on nailing it down. Let's go. I'm excited to see what result you get, brother. Yeah, sure. Should do share with me. I'll check it out. I'm not getting good vibes about this sculpt, honestly. Let's maybe work on the face for a while. I DM'd you, sorry I can't share it publicly, but I'm sure you love the idea I have for my own collectible. Alright. Good thing you let me know. Otherwise, I was gonna bring it on the screen. Yeah, sure thing. I'll check it out in private later. Excited to see what you've been up to, man. Yeah, I can be a bit impulsive about these things. Later that day, someone was on stream, Frank, one of my school members, and we were discussing about Last of Us on stream. I did not knew he had not completed the game, and I spoiled it for him. Yeah, I don't like spoiling stuff, bro. But yeah, it just happened out of accident. It was hilarious. Okay, now this is looking much better. Still have to work a lot on the beard and on the hair. So yeah, let's proceed with that. Before that, maybe let's work on the ear, but it's still low poly. Otherwise, it's gonna be pain in the later. What's up, guys? Yeah, nothing much, bro. What about you? What's up? I don't know why suddenly I'm reminded of the what's the matter, baby? That meme. Matter, baby? What's the matter, baby? Yo, you need some synthwave background music, man. Prime, Thanatos, or Retrowave? Yeah, I just avoid music in my videos and in my streams because I don't know why. I just feel like I don't want to give you any extra dopamine. Yeah, it's just a thing with me. I just prefer them to be a bit more raw. I just feel that I'm against the use of music in a lot of videos and tutorials. So yeah, I even got this feedback in my real-time videos, real-time sculpting videos. I'm like, bro, you can just watch the video with whatever music you want. I'm giving the free option to choose your own music. Bro, you are very good artist. It's by chance you made a beginner's tutorial. I do have a beginner course that is available on the channel. Where is it? Yeah. So this course right here, this is for beginners, but not absolute beginners. So if you can navigate around in Blender, if you know just the basics, then yeah, this course is for a beginner. It's not for an absolute beginner where you don't know anything about Blender. In that case, just watch any beginner, complete beginner Blender tutorial, and you're good to follow this tutorial as well. I explain all the brushes, all the steps. It is for beginners, just not absolute beginners. Yeah, I have members inside the school as well. Frank is a very good example. Let me show you his work. So he had zero Blender knowledge when he joined. Where is Frank? Let me find you, buddy. Did post recently. Frank, here. Day 30. This is day 30 of him sculpting. And he was a complete beginner. He started with the donut tutorial when he joined. You can see the result that he got from the same head sculpting course. More courses are available inside the school. This is a paid program, but the same head sculpting course that Frank did, this is the same course that I have on YouTube. This was my best selling course, but I've made it completely free on YouTube. It's the same course that you will find here. Yeah, this one. It's the same course. So this is for beginners. If you can navigate in Blender, yeah, then you can do this course. No worries. I do modeling in Blender and Maya, but don't know sculpting. Bro, shout out to Frank. Yeah, definitely shout out to Frank, bro. I mean, day 30 and he made this Kratos bust. It is actually insane. Actually insane. Yeah, this is the example of what can happen if you have a good mindset, if you have the right approach. And I think this is what is not talked about a lot in art communities or on art channels, and that is the mindset. If you don't have a good mindset, then you cannot sculpt. There's no point watching any course, any tutorial. That is also why if someone joins my school, the first course that they have to do is this Da Vinci Code of Conduct, the Start Here course. And this is all about mindset, about the habits of an artist, about what is it to be, what does it actually take. You need to remove distractions, you need to find your purpose, you need to make a timetable, you need to make a habit tracker. Yeah, unless you do this, there's no point watching any other course. This is all useless unless you watch this. So if you do not have the proper mindset, the proper approach, it's not going to help you. Blender female anatomy course. Yeah, it's available inside the school. An example that I like to give is, imagine that there are two people, all right, and both of them they want to lose weight. One of them, oh, let me give you an example. Okay, so yeah, there are two people. One is the Jerry and one is the Da Vinci. Both of them want to lose weight. Okay, both of them are like 180 kilos and they want to reach maybe 60. Okay, now they're both on the same diet. They both have the same routine, the same exercises. Everything is identical, and somehow they both managed to lose 30 kilos in a single month. Wow, that is a big achievement. But the Jerry is like, bro, I just made so many sacrifices. I did all this practice, and blah, 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 blah. I made so many sacrifices. I'm still 150 kilos. This is not working, and hence he gives up. Whereas the other person is like, damn, bro, I just spent a month and I lost all this weight. If I keep this up for another 2, 3 months, I'm going to reach my ideal goal. I'm going to reach my ideal weight. And the only difference between these two people is the mindset. If you have a good mindset, if you have realistic expectations, you enjoy the process. You enjoy every little win that you get. But if you're a Jerry and if you have a bad mindset, you're only fixated on the goal, and that is so far away. You don't even appreciate yourself on the little wins. You don't enjoy the little pleasure that is in sculpting. It's all about impressing the ones around you, not doing the right things. Your mindset is everything. Everything. You're sculpting for yourself. You're not sculpting for anyone else. I want to have a better look at his face. Hans Khan says hello. Hi. What's up, brother? Brother. Yeah, you see, my vacuum is acting up because I haven't restarted my computer yet. And I just connected it. And I get these big strokes all of a sudden. But yeah, I cannot restart this right now. In the middle of a stream. Yeah, it sucks. I mean, the whole point you buy a graphic tablet is so that you have pressure sensitivity and more control over the pressure. But yeah, when stuff like this happens, it's really annoying. Ah, see? Let's try moving it here. There's just this one specific. Ah, bro. Come on. I just want to bulk up this area a bit. Oh my god, bro. Look at these. Ah, super, super annoying. They're definitely not my proudest sculpts. Well, yeah, I just wanted to experiment and see how will I be able to sculpt without the side and third quarter view, everything. I mean, the worst thing that happens is it's a bad sculpt. It's a bad day. And the only time you actually lose is when you give up. So every loss is just a learning curve. And if I do this more often, I'm going to get better at this. And that is how you turn an L to a W by simply just not giving up. Seeing what did you do wrong, fixing it the next time you sculpt. And yeah, some days they are really, really just bad days. I don't know why it happens, but it definitely happens. Some days are just bad days. No matter how much you have practiced, if it's a shitty day, it's gonna be a shitty day. The sculpt is gonna be bad no matter what you do. Oh, bro, this sucks because for here, I do need to have used the clay strips brush. Yeah, patches like this is a mess. Although I did take the precaution and I had connected the graphic tablets before the stream, but for some reason it wasn't just connected properly. Okay, I will have to struggle with this, leave sculpt with this. There's nothing that can be done right now other than pausing this stream, restarting my computer, and then streaming again, which I do not want to do. You see these irregularities? These are all because I haven't restarted my computer yet. Let's try this with the mouse. Why not? Let's see what happens with the mouse. Less strength. Okay, this is bad. Okay, this is a bit better with the mouse now. But of course, I mean the randomness that you get with the graphic tablets, it is unmatched. Alrighty, switching back to the graphic tablet. It's funny how just the malfunction of one feature can completely change your sculpting experience. देख लो कौन है नहीं oh boy. Yeah, let me just go get some water. I'll be right back. Also, I found some chewing gum. All right, back to the sculpt. Hmm. I think I'm just gonna take the L for this one because my tablet does not want to cooperate with me. I just put this without the symmetry, so let's symmetrize this first. Nope, the other side. Let's make the scar once again. All right, let's add some skin tones to this. And let's see what we have so far. See, this is not even dragging. All right, it's actually not that bad once I've started adding the colors. Which our next stream I'm going to try a similar thing with single plane reference, which at that time I will restart my computer. This time I'll just take the L. By the way, this does look a bit like Reinhardt from Overwatch. I'm not sure if the reference actually is him, but yeah, it does look similar. Anyone else feels the same way? Do you think this is Reinhardt? So we're pretty much done with this sculpt. This eye looks like it's blinded. Okay. Let's paint one, apply the modifier, and then let's paint the other. Blue. By loose part. Yes. Object set origin. Let's change this to individual. Let's blow this one. Oh, not bad. I'm gonna have to use my mouse for this. All right, not bad. I'm just gonna have this here for the thumbnail. All right, got the thumbnail. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you for tuning in, everyone who did. It's gonna be bedtime for me now. Got the thumbnail. All right, guys. Goodbye. Thank you for tuning in. See you next time.